Welcome to our lesson on creating and formatting Excel charts. Today, we'll explore the essential role that charts play in visualizing data effectively. We'll begin by discussing what charts are and how they can be applied in various contexts to convey information clearly. Then, we'll move on to the step-by-step process of creating different types of charts in Excel, ensuring you understand each stage along the way. Finally, we'll dive into formatting options that will enhance the appearance and readability of your charts. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have the skills to confidently create and format your own charts. Let's get started. Click on Insert and navigate to the Charts section. You'll find all the chart types available here, from this vertical bar to the end bar on the right. The drop-down arrow at the bottom right corner provides access to all charts. Click it. The reason you're seeing this error message is that we haven't selected any data to create a chart. Just click OK. Now, navigate to Recommended Charts and click it. If the same error message appears again, simply click OK. Next, click on the pie chart icon. You'll see a blank chart frame since we haven't selected any data again. This chart type does not have an option to close it, so click on the chart and then press the Delete or Backspace key on your keyboard. Now, navigate back to Insert. Let's try another chart type. Click on the column chart icon. As you can see, without any selected data in your Excel sheet, all chart types will display blank chart frames. Using Excel charts in the workplace provides numerous advantages and benefits that significantly enhance data presentation and decision-making processes. Charts transform complex data sets into visual representations, making it easier for teams to identify trends, patterns, and outliers at a glance. This visual clarity facilitates effective communication, allowing stakeholders to grasp insights quickly during meetings or presentations, which can lead to more informed discussions and quicker resolutions. Additionally, Excel charts streamline data analysis, enabling users to compare different datasets side by side, making it simpler to draw conclusions and make informed predictions. Different chart types, like bar, line, and pie charts, allow employees to customize visualizations for specific needs. This adaptability helps engage viewers and makes complex information easier to understand. By using these tools, organizations can promote data-driven decision-making, enhancing productivity and collaboration. In today's data-centric world, effective visualization through Excel charts is essential for business success. To create charts, we will use data from the summary table in the range H2 to I6. This table summarizes key information from the main table, providing clearer insights for our analysis and helping us visualize important trends and patterns effectively. This formula totals values in D2 to D25 where entries in A2 to A25 are January. The SUMIFS function allows for multiple criteria, making it flexible. It sums only those that match the specified month. This method aids in monthly data analysis, revealing trends. Our table has only 3 months, and this formula can be easily adjusted for February and March by changing the month in the criteria, ensuring consistent analysis across different periods. The formula equals sum, I3, I5, calculates the total of the values in the range I3 to I5. It adds together all the numbers within these cells, providing a quick way to find the overall sum, which aids in data analysis and reporting. To create a column chart in Excel, start by highlighting the monthly data, excluding the total sales sum completely. Navigate to the Insert tab, then click on Recommended Charts option. This will display the best chart options available for your selected data range. Click on All Charts, and you will see a variety of column chart types listed below. Select any of the chart icons you prefer, and a preview of the chosen column chart will be displayed accordingly. For our task, let's use the clustered column chart, as recommended here. To create the chart successfully, simply click OK button. If you decide you don't want it anymore, you can click Cancel next to OK button. Column charts are graphical representations used to display and compare data across different categories. They consist of vertical bars, where each bar's height corresponds to the value it represents. These charts are particularly helpful for visualizing trends, making it easy to compare values at a glance. They can illustrate changes over time, differences between groups, or the composition of a whole. Column charts are widely used in business, education, and research, as they effectively communicate information clearly and concisely. By providing a visual summary of data, column charts enhance understanding and facilitate decision-making, making them a valuable tool for presentations and reports. Now, let's create another column chart that includes the total sales value. Please follow the same steps we used earlier to generate the chart. Once you've completed the chart and reviewed it thoroughly, simply click OK to proceed to the next task without any further delay. Creating a column chart that includes total sales alongside monthly data has several disadvantages. First, it can confuse viewers, as the total may overshadow monthly trends, making it hard to identify specific growth or decline periods. Second, the chart can become cluttered, leading to misinterpretation and shifting focus away from critical monthly performance. Third, it may mislead stakeholders into thinking monthly performance is stronger than it is, obscuring important fluctuations. Fourth, it complicates data storytelling, diluting the message and clarity of insights. Fifth, it can limit detailed analysis, as viewers may overlook individual month performance metrics in favor of the total, hindering a deeper understanding of underlying trends. Overall, while total sales provide context, they can hinder effective analysis of monthly performance. A line chart is a graphical representation that displays data points connected by straight line segments, commonly used to visualize trends over a specific time period. In analyzing quarterly data, we are going to focus solely on monthly sales figures to clearly illustrate fluctuations and trends. Let's include total sales because it can obscure monthly performance details, create confusion, and detract from understanding individual month contributions. This approach allows for a more precise analysis of how each month performs relative to others, enhancing clarity and insight into the quarterly data. Now, to create a line chart, highlight the data. Just as we did for the column chart, repeat the steps. Since we are dealing with a short time range, the line chart might not show clear or beautiful fluctuations. But don't worry, we will use a different example later. As you navigate through the available line chart types, you'll see that there are many options. These line chart types can be used for different workplace tasks and activity tracking. Some of the types have default markers, while others do not. But don't worry, later in this video, we will see how to format all these charts. When you're done, just navigate to the bottom and click OK. Line charts offer clear visualization of trends over time, making them ideal for analyzing data changes. The simple line chart is great for displaying a single data series, providing straightforward insights. The multi-line chart allows for easy comparison of multiple datasets, helping to identify relationships and trends among different variables. Lastly, the stacked line chart effectively shows cumulative totals over time, illustrating how individual components contribute to the overall trend. This versatility makes line charts valuable for various analytical tasks, enhancing understanding and decision-making. A pie chart is a circular statistical graphic that represents data as slices of a pie. Each slice corresponds to a category's proportion of the whole, making it easy to visualize relative sizes and percentages. Pie charts are commonly used to display parts of a whole, such as market share or survey results, providing a quick visual comparison of different categories. In this example, we are going to use data from all regions. For the sales, we will use the total sales for each region. The advantage of using total sales is that it avoids clustering of categories. This formula calculates the total sales from the range D2 to D25 where the corresponding entries in B2 to B25 match, north. Here, D2 to D25 represents the sales figures, and B2 to B25 contains the geographical regions. This formula is incredibly useful compared to manual calculations, as it automatically aggregates sales based on specified criteria, reducing the risk of errors and saving time. Similarly, you can use this formula to calculate sales for South, East, and West by simply changing the criteria, making it a versatile tool for comparative analysis across different regions. To create a pie chart, highlight your data, navigate to the Insert tab, and then click the pie chart icon. To see more pie chart options, click on Recommended Charts. Since our data meets the requirements for a pie chart, it will also be recommended. Click on All Charts, and then in the chart list, select Pie Chart. Now, all the pie chart types will be displayed here. Simply click on the gray and white pie chart icons to view the different pie chart styles. These pie charts can be used for various purposes by analysts in different fields, but let's just use the simplest one. Click OK to create it. Different types of pie charts serve unique purposes. The standard pie chart displays proportions clearly, ideal for comparing market shares. An exploded pie chart emphasizes key segments by separating slices, while a 3D pie chart adds depth but can distort data. The donut chart has a hole for additional data, useful for totals alongside breakdowns. Finally, a multi-series pie chart compares multiple charts side by side, perfect for analyzing trends. Each type enhances clarity for specific analytical needs in the workplace. Creating a single pie chart that includes sales for the 4 regions along with total sales is not ideal. A pie chart is best for showing parts of a whole, and including total sales can distort the representation and lead to confusion, as it's the sum of the regional sales. Instead, we should use a standard pie chart for the 4 regions to show their proportions relative to each other, or a donut chart that displays total sales in the center while focusing on regional sales. This approach maintains clarity and effectively communicates the data. A bar chart is a visual representation of data using rectangular bars. Each bar's length or height represents a specific value or quantity. Bars can be arranged vertically or horizontally, and they are usually spaced apart to make it easy to compare different categories. For example, if you're comparing sales figures for different products, each product would have its own bar, and the height of the bar would show how much was sold. Bar charts help to organize and display information clearly. To create a bar chart in Excel, first highlight the data in your summary table. Next, go to the Insert tab and click on Recommended Charts. Then, select All Charts. Click on Bar in the Chart Types section. Navigate through the list of bar chart types and click on any of the icons to select it. The chosen icon will then be displayed in your worksheet. These bar charts serve various purposes for workplace tasks and activity tracking. For our purposes, let's use this type, and we will discuss our choice during formatting. Finally, click OK when you're done. Bar charts are beneficial for data analysis because they provide clear comparisons between categories, making trends easy to spot. They can represent both discrete and continuous data, with types like stacked and clustered bars offering flexibility. Stacked bars show composition, while clustered bars facilitate comparisons among groups, making them a popular choice for analyzing data insights effectively. Area charts are graphs that display quantitative data over a continuous time period. They fill the area beneath a line with color or shading, highlighting the magnitude of values. Similar to line charts, area charts show trends and the volume of data, making it easy to see changes at a glance. They can represent one or more data series, allowing for comparisons between different sets. To create an area chart, highlight the summary table data. Go to the Insert tab and click on Recommended Charts, then select All Charts. Navigate to the area chart type and click on it. As you can see, there are other types of area charts. Click on them if you know exactly which chart you want to use. However, for this overview tutorial, let's just use this simple one. When you're done, click OK at the bottom. Area charts are useful for visualizing trends over time, clearly showing the magnitude of values and changes in volume. They help analysts identify patterns and easily see increases or decreases in data. With multiple data series, area charts enable comparisons, while stacked area charts highlight individual contributions. Overall, area charts enhance understanding of complex datasets. Now that we've explored creating charts for quarterly data, let's focus on analyzing annual data using monthly total sales. We will create a chart comparing monthly total sales for all regions, highlighting each month alongside the sales figures for North, South, East, and West. Additionally, we'll create another chart that shows monthly sales specifically by region, focusing on the month column and the sales for each region. This approach will provide insights into regional performance and help identify trends. Finally, we will discuss formatting options to enhance clarity and presentation. This formula dynamically calculates values based on the data in a table, automatically adjusting as new entries are added. It helps maintain accurate calculations without needing to manually update ranges. When you add a new row to the table, the formula extends to include this new data, ensuring that your calculations remain current and reflect the latest information. This adaptability saves time and reduces errors, making it a powerful tool for data analysis and reporting. If you double-click a cell with a formula, then accidentally click another cell, it will change the formula, mixing up the references. To correct the mixing of references, edit the formula to restore the original cell references. To create a line chart that analyzes our data for the whole year, highlight the monthly range along with the total sales for all regions for each given month, but don't include the headers for now, we will add them later. To create this line chart, just repeat the steps as we did before, go to the Insert tab and click on Recommended Charts. The line chart will be at the top as the most recommended for this task. You can also scroll and click on other chart types, such as clustered column, stacked area, pie chart, or Pareto chart. Make sure to navigate and click on all charts to explore different types. Go through all the various line chart options available, as each serves specific purposes. For now, let's select line with markers. When you're done, click OK at the bottom right corner. Using a line chart to analyze monthly total sales over a year offers several benefits, including the ability to visualize trends and patterns, which helps in identifying seasonal fluctuations and long-term growth. Analyzing data for an entire year provides a more comprehensive view than just examining a quarter, as it captures variations that may be missed in shorter time frames and allows for better forecasting and strategic planning. Line charts effectively highlight monthly sales performance, making it easier to spot trends, peaks, and dips in sales activity. This clarity enables businesses to make timely adjustments to their strategies, ensuring they can respond effectively to changing market conditions. Overall, using line charts for yearly sales analysis fosters deeper insights and supports more informed business decisions. Now we have been creating charts without including chart titles. For this chart, let's see what happens when we include the column headers in our ranges. As usual, let's highlight the range we want to use. Once the range is highlighted, navigate to the Insert tab and click on it. Then, click on Recommended Charts again. This will display a completely new set of charts. Now, click on options like Clustered Column Chart, Stacked Area Chart, Stacked Column Chart, and Scatter Chart. Go to all charts and then click on the line chart type. Review the charts and notice how different they are from the previous ones. These charts now use multiple datasets on a single chart for a given period of time. When you find the one you like, click OK. Since we selected all the regions, they will now be displayed as a legend below the chart, but we will cover everything, don't worry. A multiple line chart displaying each region's sales per month over a year offers several advantages. It allows for easy comparison of sales trends across different regions, highlighting variations in performance and identifying which regions excel or lag behind. This visualization facilitates the recognition of seasonal patterns and helps in understanding how sales fluctuate month by month for each region. By focusing on individual region performance, it enables targeted strategic planning and resource allocation. Additionally, multiple line charts enhance clarity, making it simple to track progress and make informed decisions based on each region's sales behavior throughout the year. Overall, this approach provides valuable insights for optimizing regional sales strategies. Now let's take another example using this chart. Highlight our working range, including the month column and the range for the regions, but this time let's not include the column headers. Once you're done, navigate to the Insert tab again and click on Recommended Charts. Then, select the line chart and click OK at the bottom. In the context of the line chart for the 4-region series, series refers to the individual lines representing sales data for each region over time. Each series allows viewers to compare performance across regions at a glance. If the series are not named with their actual names, it can lead to confusion, making it difficult to interpret the data accurately. This lack of clarity can hinder decision-making, as stakeholders may struggle to associate trends with the correct regions, impacting strategic planning. Formatting a chart in Excel means changing how the chart looks to make it easier to understand and more visually appealing. This involves adjusting colors, fonts, and styles, as well as adding labels, titles, and grid lines. When you format a chart, you help viewers quickly grasp the information it presents, allowing them to see patterns and insights at a glance. The benefits include improved clarity, better communication of data, and increased engagement from your audience. A well-formatted chart can highlight important trends or comparisons, making it more effective for presentations, reports, or business meetings. Additionally, it allows for personalization, helping your chart align with your brand or style preferences, which can be particularly useful in professional settings. Overall, effective chart formatting enhances both the aesthetics and functionality of your data visualization, ensuring that your audience can easily interpret and connect with the information presented. A chart title is a label that summarizes what the chart is about. It's beneficial because it provides context and helps viewers understand the data quickly. Correctly naming the title to match the data is crucial, as it prevents confusion and ensures accurate interpretation of the insights being presented. A clear title enhances the overall effectiveness of the chart. To edit a chart title in Excel, first click on the chart title frame. Then, click the plus icon at the top right corner to open the Chart Elements menu. From there, click the arrow next to Chart Title to choose the position where you want the title to appear. If you uncheck the box, the chart title will be removed, so always ensure it's checked. Click in the title frame to edit it. You can delete the existing text using the backspace key. Make sure the title you enter matches the data. In this case, we are presenting annual total sales for each month. To edit the chart title text, simply click on the title, right-click, and select Edit Text. Highlight all the text in the frame without leaving any unselected. Then, navigate to the Home tab and go to the Font group. Click on the Fill Color option to select any color you want, and then choose your desired font color. Use the large A icon to increase the font size or select a size from the drop-down menu. To decrease the size, use the small a. You can also apply underline, italic, or bold formatting as needed. When you're finished with your modifications, click anywhere on the sheet to exit editing mode. If you want to undo any changes, go to the Undo button at the top of the Home tab and click it until everything is reverted. That's one way to edit the chart title effectively. Alternatively, there's another unique way to edit the chart title using Excel formulas. First, highlight the chart title frame, then go to the formula bar. Type the equals sign in the formula bar. Next, navigate to the cell containing the title you want and click on it. This formula links the chart title to the Total Sales header in Table 6. By using it in the chart title, any changes to the header will automatically update the chart title, ensuring consistency with your data. This makes the title dynamic. Now let's see what happens when we edit the column header. As you can see, our chart title has automatically updated. This is all thanks to the formula. So, this is another way to edit the chart title. Excel chart axes are the horizontal, x-axis, and vertical, y-axis, lines that define the boundaries of the chart and provide a scale for the data. They are beneficial because they help viewers quickly understand the range and relationships within the data, facilitating easier interpretation. Correctly naming the axes to match the data is crucial, as it provides context and clarity, ensuring the audience accurately grasps the information. In addition to titles, axes can display grid lines, tick marks, and data labels, enhancing readability and precision. Properly formatted axes contribute to a more effective presentation of insights, making the data more accessible. To edit, click the plus icon to open the Chart Elements menu. Go to the Axes drop-down list. Uncheck Primary Horizontal to remove it, and check it again to display it. Do the same for the Primary Vertical. more options will be available for editing both axes. We will format the axes later. So for now, just close the Format Axis window. Click the plus icon again. Now you can see the axis titles for both the primary horizontal and vertical axes. You can click on Primary Horizontal and check Primary Vertical. Remember, these axis titles can be edited in the same way we did for the chart title. You can apply various fills, including gradient fills, under the title options. Just explore the available options. For the borders, you can apply different styles from the options available and change their color using the drop-down list. As you can see, our axis title border is now formatted in red. If you click any section of the chart frame with a border, that section will be activated in editing mode, and our chart background has been updated to blue. To return to the original background, close the window. To undo all changes made in the formatting panel, go to the Undo button and click it until everything is set as desired. Another quick way to remove added axis sections is to click the frame you don't want and press Delete on your keyboard, which will remove it from the chart. To format or adjust the axis, click on the chart and then right-click with your mouse. Select Format Axis. The Format Axis pane will appear. Click on Fill and Line. This section offers many options to format our chart axes, but let's try a few. The advantage of these options is that you can see the changes in real time on the chart. First, let's increase the width. You'll notice a limit displayed. We'll set the width to 2 part. And as you can see, the axis width has increased on the chart. Now, let's change its color. Click the color drop-down and select black. The axis is now clearly visible and larger than the other axis widths on the chart. When you're done, click on the other axis to activate it for editing. For this axis, you can either enter the width manually or use the up and down arrows to adjust the width. We'll set it to the same width, 2 part, and apply black as the color. Next, click on the chart and then on Plot Area. Navigate to Format Plot Area and increase the width again to 2 part. This is how we can effectively format our plot area frame. Once you're finished with the formatting, simply close the Format Plot Area window at the top. Format Fill Color on axes to enhance visibility, differentiate categories, and emphasize trends for clearer data presentation. To format the horizontal category axis, simply click on it. Go to the font color group and click it. Choose your desired color. Let's use dark blue. For the text color, let's select white. For the vertical axis, we'll use the same colors as the horizontal axis to maintain consistency. As you can see, that's how we format the axes with font and text colors. Feel free to use any colors you like. Now, let's remove the worksheet grid lines. Navigate to the View tab, and under the Show group, locate Grid Lines and uncheck the box. Chart legends are essential elements that provide context to the data presented in a chart, indicating what each color, symbol, or pattern represents. They help viewers quickly identify and differentiate between various data series or categories, enhancing the overall clarity and readability of the chart. Legends should be placed strategically, often at the top or side of the chart, to avoid clutter and ensure they're easily visible. When designing legends, it's important to use consistent colors and clear labels that align with the data they represent. A well-designed legend not only aids interpretation but also contributes to the chart's aesthetic appeal, making it more engaging for the audience. To edit the legend of this chart, navigate to the chart elements and click on it. Go to the legend and check the box. Click the arrow to position the legend where you want it. You can move the cursor up and down, checking the chart for the preview being displayed. Click OK if you're satisfied. Now, repeat the same steps we did for this chart. If you check the legend box, it will display Series 1, because we are only using one column, which is column F, as our series for each month period. Formatting data series means changing how the information in a chart looks to make it easier to understand. This includes adjusting colors, styles, and labels for each group of data, like bars in a bar chart or lines in a line chart. By formatting, you can highlight important trends or differences, making the chart more visually appealing and clearer for viewers. It helps everyone quickly grasp the message the data is conveying without getting confused. To format the data series in this chart, simply click on the chart and select any of the lines. Let's use the North Region line. The series points will be highlighted. Right-click on any point and navigate to Format Data Series. The Format Data Series window will appear. Click on the Fill and Line option, then select Outline Color. Click on More Colors. By default, a custom window panel will display. You can click anywhere here to generate an RGB color code, with the color preview appearing under New. If you know the color code, you can also enter it manually. But remember that the values must be between 0 and 255 for all color models, red, green, and blue. Avoid entering negative numbers. You can also adjust the transparency percentage by clicking the up and down arrows or using the scroll bar. Left decreases the percentage, while right increases it. Alternatively, click on the standard option. This allows you to choose from a predefined palette of 56 colors, providing a range of standard colors for formatting your Excel worksheet, making it easy to apply consistent visual styles quickly and with great flexibility always. Point markers on a line chart are small symbols that highlight specific data points along the line. They help viewers easily see where individual values are located, making it simpler to identify trends or changes. Formatting these markers can improve the chart's clarity and visual appeal, such as by changing their size or color. This makes it easier for people to interpret the data at a glance, helping them understand the information quickly and accurately. To format the point markers on the line chart, click on any of them, then right-click. Navigate to Format Data Series and click on it. The Format Data Series window will appear. Click on Fill and Line. Previously, we changed the continuous line fill color, but now we are focusing on the separate points along the line. If you stay on the line option and change the color, it will affect the line fill color. Next, find the section labeled Marker and click on it. Then go to the Fill Color drop-down list, select your desired color and click OK. Our points are small, but you can choose other options to fill the point markers. Just explore the options available. Click on Vary Colors by Point if you want to apply different colors to specific data for analysis. Go to the Fill Color drop-down list again and select Red. You can scroll down through the options using the vertical scroll bar to find various ways to format your line chart's point markers. To increase the marker width, use the up and down arrows in the width section and adjust to your preferred size. Once you're done formatting the point markers, close the Format Shape window to see the new edits clearly on the line chart. Notice how beautiful it looks now. Formatting point markers depends on what you want to present to your audience. While there's no strict rule, the markers should convey meaning and be easy to interpret. Plot area grid lines are the horizontal and vertical lines that extend across the plot area of a chart. They help viewers gauge the values of data points more easily by providing reference lines. Grid lines enhance readability, making it simpler to compare data across different points. They are beneficial in preventing confusion, especially in dense charts. Using grid lines helps maintain clarity, especially when presenting complex data, ensuring your audience can quickly interpret and understand the information being shared. To format the plot area grid lines, click to highlight them. Then, right-click on any grid line and navigate to Format Grid Lines. Click on the Fill Color option and select your desired color. Be cautious with bright colors like red, as they may obscure the visibility of the chart. If you want to increase the grid line width, use the arrow in the Width option. You can also apply a gradient line by selecting the Gradient option under Line Formats. Other options are available for specific tasks. Additionally, you can adjust the transparency of the grid lines using the Transparency option. Increasing the transparency to 100% will make the grid lines invisible. while reducing it to 0% will make them more visible. When you're done, close the Format Major Grid Lines window. Now let's continue to see how we can further format these grid lines. Click on the Chart Elements icon. Go to Grid Lines and click the arrow. In Excel, chart grid line options enhance readability and data interpretation by providing visual reference points. Primary major horizontal grid lines help viewers gauge the value of data points along the vertical axis, making it easier to compare values across categories. Primary major vertical grid lines serve a similar purpose on the horizontal axis, aiding in the alignment of data across different series. Primary minor horizontal and vertical grid lines add more precision, allowing for finer distinctions between data points without overwhelming the viewer. These minor grid lines are particularly beneficial in densely packed charts where small differences in values are significant. Overall, thoughtful use of grid lines can improve a chart's clarity and effectiveness in conveying information. The chart background is the area behind the chart elements. It's important because it enhances visual appeal and clarity. A well-chosen background can make data easier to read and help your audience focus on the key information without distractions. To add a chart background, right-click on the chart. Then, click on Format Chart Area. Under Fill, go to the Fill Color drop-down. You can select a color of your choice, and it will automatically apply to your chart. If the color is too dark, increase the transparency by moving the slider to 100%. This will make the chart elements more visible. Reducing it to 0% will return the background to its original color. If you want to apply a gradient, check the Gradient option. For a picture background, select the Picture or Texture Fill option, and click on the Texture drop-down to see more texture options. For example, select the Water Droplet option to see how the chart changes. Try other options to find what works best for your data. You can also click on Pattern Fill to explore additional patterns. If you want to revert to the original format, just click on Automatic. Finally, click Close at the top right corner of this window. Chart data labels are textual annotations that show specific values for individual data points on a chart. They are helpful because they provide immediate context, making it easier for viewers to understand exact values and trends without referencing the axis. This enhances clarity and improves data presentation effectiveness. To edit the data labels, let's begin by removing the total sales from the vertical axis. Now, click the Chart Elements plus icon. Check the Data Labels box, and they will be applied to the chart. Click here to see more data label options. You can position them using these options on your line chart, but always try to choose options that won't obscure the line chart. As you can see, our chart is no longer nicely presented. Now, let's see how the data labels are displayed on bar charts. Follow the same steps we used for the line chart. For bar charts, you can edit the labels separately. Let's try to adjust the labels on our line chart. Just click on them and increase the font size under the font group. We can also change the position of the data labels to see if we can come up with something visually appealing for our chart. The data labels are nicely presented, but remember, when dealing with large datasets, this might not be ideal. There's sometimes reasons someone using a certain type of chart might want to switch to another type. First, the current chart may not effectively convey trends. Second, a different chart could provide clearer comparisons or highlight specific data points better. Third, the audience might find one type more intuitive. Lastly, as data evolves, a new chart type may better represent updated information, ensuring effective communication. To change the chart type, right-click on the chart, then click on Change Chart Type. Different chart types serve specific functions in workplaces. Bar charts compare categories, ideal for sales analysis. Line charts show trends over time, useful for project managers. Pie charts illustrate part-to-whole relationships, often used in marketing. Scatter plots identify correlations, helping data analysts with large datasets. Heat maps display data density, beneficial for operations teams. Area charts combine line and bar features for cumulative values, useful in finance. Each type addresses unique needs, enabling effective insights from any dataset size. Chart data source is the origin of the data used in a chart. It can come from various places, like spreadsheets or databases. Users can select specific ranges of data. This ensures the chart reflects relevant information. Accurate data sources lead to reliable charts. Regular updates to data sources keep charts current. Understanding the data source is crucial for effective analysis. Using an Excel table as a data source offers advantages over a simple range, especially for automatic chart updates. Tables automatically adjust their range when data is added or removed, ensuring charts reflect changes instantly. In contrast, charts linked to a range require manual adjustment. Tables provide structured references, making formulas easier to manage, while ranges can be less intuitive. New data added to a table expands the chart automatically, whereas a range needs manual updates. Tables also support filtering and sorting for dynamic data selection. Overall, tables create a more efficient and user-friendly experience for maintaining accurate charts. Now, this is our data not in a table format on the right, and this is the data in a table format on the left. Let's copy the data in the range Q1 to U1 by right-clicking and selecting Copy. Now, paste the data in cell H14. As you can see, our total for that range was not automatically updated. Manually drag the formula in cell M13 down to M14. However, our chart still isn't updated. As you can see, the new month, Nathan, isn't on the chart. Right-click on the chart and select Data. Now, we need to manually adjust the range that the chart is using in the highlighted chart data range from H13 to H14 on both sides. H14 is the new row of data we just entered for the new month, Nathan. I selected it but need to remove this part from the formula. Then, remove H13 here and replace it with H14 again. Click OK to see the updates. Now, as you can see, the new month is displayed on the chart with its data point added. Now let's look at the data in this table and see whether we need to manually update it like we did before, or if it will update automatically. Copy the same range of Nathan's data. Then go back to cell A14, right-click, and paste. You can see how much faster it is to use a table for data source updates. Using a table has more advantages, especially when dealing with large datasets in Excel. You don't have to stress yourself by manually entering and formatting everything. Now we have used the data range from A1 to F14. It's possible that we might not want to use this entire range, but just a specific period of the year for more focused analysis and insights. Now, to make such edits, right-click anywhere on the chart. Go again and click on Select Data. In the Chart Data Range panel, let's change H14 to H10 on both sides. Click OK. We have manually updated our chart to display a period of 9 months. Now, right-click on the right chart and click on Select Data again. Use the same range we used on the left chart, then click OK at the bottom. This has shown the same results using the manual method for both charts. Alternatively, you can just drag the formula range. Let's do this for our chart without a table. As you can see, our chart has been updated automatically. Click on the chart with the table, then wait for the icon with 2 arrows, and then drag and release to the last month. You can also drag it to a specific period in the middle of the year. For example, drag it to start in May and end in August as our first and last months. Now, the line chart shows this specific period only. Let's try this on the chart without a table. You can use either the column for months or the column for total sales. This will automatically set the same range. However, good analysis must include at least 3 months, as you can see on both charts. So always make sure that when you're using line charts, you include at least 3 months. Now, did you notice that our chart, which is not linked to a table, is using cell M1 as its chart title? When we were changing the ranges, it did not move to any other cells, and even if you link a cell in a table to the chart title, it won't move again. Resizing a chart means adjusting its dimensions to fit better within a layout. Someone might do this to enhance visibility, making data easier to read. A larger chart can emphasize key trends, while proper sizing improves integration with text and visuals. This leads to clearer communication of information and more effective presentations. Besides dragging directly on the chart, right-click on the chart and select Format Chart Area. The Format Chart Area pane will display. Click on Size and Properties on the far right, then click on Size. Here, you can adjust the height of the chart to your desired specifications. We are just testing to see how the chart updates. The height and width both have the same minimum and maximum values you can use for your chart. Feel free to explore the other size options available. Close the Format Chart Area to see the updated chart. Now, if you want to lock your charts so that they don't resize when you expand the worksheet columns or rows, note that even the columns between the charts will increase the width of the charts. To avoid this, right-click on the chart, then click on Format Chart Area. Next, click on Size and Properties. Go to the Properties options and read through them to see which best suits your needs. To change any of the options, just click on the circle next to the option you want. The other options will be unchecked. Close the window. Now, if you reduce the column width, you can see that our chart no longer adjusts. You can move and position the chart wherever you want in the worksheet. This method can be applied to any object you're working on in a worksheet, including shapes. Shape fill refers to the color or texture applied inside a shape, while shape outline is the color and style of the shape's border. These features are found under the Shape Styles group. They are applicable when you want to enhance visual elements in presentations or documents, making them more engaging. Using shape fill and outline effectively can improve clarity, highlight important information, and create a cohesive design, ultimately making your visuals more impactful and professional. Highlight the chart and click on Shape Fill. Select any color of your choice. If you go back and click No Fill, the chart will become transparent, which doesn't look nice since we have background formats that obscure the chart. Just use a white background. For the shape outline, click on Shape Outline and select Red, which is brighter. To remove this border, go back and click No Outline, and it will be removed. Our shape now has no border. Create another sheet and remove the grid lines. Copy the chart from the original sheet and paste it into the new sheet. Increase the size of the chart by dragging all 4 sides. Go back to the Format tab, highlight the plot area grid lines, and click on the No Outline icon. Click on the legend and remove its outline as well. Now, highlight the entire worksheet by pressing Ctrl+A on the keyboard. Select any color from the Fill Color font group. Highlight the chart again, navigate to the Format tab, and click on No Fill. Then, go to the Home tab and select white as the text color. To remove the vertical axis, highlight it and click Delete. Go to Chart Elements and check the box for data labels. Right-click on the point markers, then go to the bottom and click on Format Data Series. Under the Line option, select white as the line fill color. For the markers, choose a light blue fill color, then close the window. See how easy and fast it can be to format your charts nicely. Click on the chart title and change the font type to your preference. Click on the legend in the chart elements and move it to the bottom of the chart. This is another method to format your charts effectively. Shape effects in Excel are visual enhancements applied to shapes and charts, including shadows, reflections, glows, and 3D effects. They help improve aesthetics and make visual elements stand out in your worksheets. To apply effects, go to the Format tab. Under Shape Styles, click on Shape Effects. The first option is Preset Effects. Click the arrow to see various types available. A preview will be displayed as you move the cursor. When you find the effect you want for your chart or shape, click it once, and the chart will update accordingly. Navigate to Shape Effects again, and let's explore the shadow effects available. For shadow effects, there are 3 types: outer, inner, and perspective. If you want to change the fill color, transparency, blur, angle, or distance for any of these effects, click on Shape Options at the bottom. Next, check out the glow effects and see how you can adjust the glow variations. You can also change glow colors and options. For bevel effects, these apply to specific types of objects, and you may not see updates on the charts you are working with. For 3D rotation, explore the different types available, including parallel, perspective, and oblique. You can also apply soft edges, but keep in mind that some of these effects may not be clearly visible due to other effects you may have applied previously. Always ensure you know exactly how you want your charts to be presented. The Design tab in Excel for charts lets you customize your chart's appearance. It offers options to change the chart type, switch row, column data, and apply predefined layouts and styles. You can also add elements like titles, labels, and legends to enhance your data visualization. Click the chart and then click on Design, which is before Format. On the far left, you have Quick Layout. Go through its types and options to test and see the chart preview. Next to Quick Layout, we have Change Colors. Explore this option. Here you'll find both colorful and monochromatic options. By default, the colorful option is at the top of Change Colors. We also have Add Chart Elements as the first option under Design. Remember, if you right-click your chart, you'll see similar options. This is just another way to access them under the Design tab. You can easily change how your charts appear under Chart Styles. Navigate through the options to find the best style that will be easily interpreted by your audience. If you click the drop-down arrow, you'll find additional chart styles available. There are other options on the right, like switch row, column. Feel free to try it. We also have the Select Data option, which you can access by right-clicking the chart. To move charts, click Move Chart. Here, you can choose where to place the chart. First, highlight the chart, then select the worksheet. Click OK when you've set the desired location. As we selected it, the chart will be placed in the pie chart worksheet and removed from its previous sheet. Now to change the fill colors of the chart bars, click on a bar. Go to the Format tab, click on Shape Fill, and then select your desired color. To change the outline, click on Shape Outline and choose or remove the bar outline. You can change the colors of the bars separately. Click on one bar and choose your desired color from Shape Fill. Select the second bar and then choose a different color. Now let's change the effects of the selected bars. Click on a bar and then click on Shape Effects. Go to Preset and select any preset type you like. Here, I use Preset 6. For the second and third bars in this chart, I'm going to use Preset 6 as well because I want my bars to have a uniform appearance with the same shape effects. Now, let's go to the pie chart we created earlier. Click on Chart Elements, then check the box for data labels. Choose how you want the labels to be displayed. When you find the best option, just click on it. Now go to the Format tab and click on Shape Outline. Remove the shape outline by clicking anywhere when you're done. To change the fill color of the pie chart categories, click twice on the category you want to change. Then select the color from the Shape Fill option. When you're done, click anywhere to see the changes. Now let's go through some of the main features under Chart Elements. Click on the Chart Elements icon. The Data Table option displays the data used in your chart directly on the chart. This helps viewers easily see the values without referring back to the worksheet. Trend lines show trends in your data, helping to identify patterns over time. You can choose from different types, such as linear or exponential, to best fit your data. Now, click on Trendline and then select More options. The Format Trendline pane will appear. You can explore different types of trendlines that you might want to use. After making your selections, close the pane. Sparklines are small, simple charts that fit within a single cell in Excel, providing a compact visual representation of data trends. They are often used to show variations in data over time, such as sales trends or stock prices, without taking up much space. Sparklines are beneficial because they allow for quick visual analysis, enabling users to spot trends and patterns at a glance. They are particularly useful in dashboards or reports where space is limited, yet visual clarity is essential for effective data interpretation. Now, to insert sparklines, let's clear the range M2 to M14. Then highlight the sales data for the 4 regions. Navigate to the Insert tab next to the Home tab and click on it. Go to the Sparklines group and click on Line. A window will pop up. Now, we need to select the range or location where we would like to place our sparklines for the 4 regions selected. Then click OK, and the sparklines will be displayed in our range. Currently, they don't have markers. Click on the Options tab. Let's try column, then click Win, Loss. Click on High Point, but let's use Line to clearly see our charts. Now, try all these options again, including highs and lows. The highs represent the highest sales, and the lows represent the lowest sales in our given range. Sparklines have many features, yet they are small, each fitting in a single cell. Under Design, we can also change the fill colors of the sparklines. Let's click on this light yellow, but now they are no longer clearly visible, which might make interpretation difficult. It's best to choose colors that match your table formats. You can also change the line colors under Sparkline Color and adjust the marker colors for the first and last points or for highs and lows. You can try ungrouping them to make them separate, and you can also apply axes. However, when dealing with cells, it's best to keep it simple. In conclusion, creating and formatting Excel charts involves selecting your data, navigating to the Insert tab, and choosing the appropriate chart type. You can enhance your charts by customizing colors, adding labels, and utilizing features like sparklines for quick data visualization. For more unique Excel tutorials and an overview of how to use custom templates, please check out my channel playlists. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable lessons. Thank you.